First thing you want to do is you want to split your screen so that you can watch the video on the left side and do the work on the right side. So go ahead and take a second and do that. Then the next step is we need to grab a picture that we're going to add color to. So you're going to come down to the online color sheets and you're going to open that. And there are quite a few pictures here. I would choose something that's pretty simple, um, just so it would be easier for you to work with. If you do something with a lot of background and a lot of things to color in, it may take up a lot of time, but the choice is really up to you. So I'm going to choose the ice cream. So there's two ways to download it. You can right click it and download, or you can actually click on the picture and download. Now, for you guys, you're going to have a window that's going to pop up and it's going to say show in folder. You want to click that and open that. And when you do, you should see the picture right about here. So you're going to click that and drag it into your Google Drive, and that will save it. And then I've already saved it, so I'm not going to save it again. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the actual program, which is right here. So go ahead and click there, and a window should pop up. Now, I'm going to replace this. So we're going to go to File, and this is what you're going to do. File, Import. And you're going to go find the ice cream. You're going to click on it, and you're going to open it. And it will open up to this screen. So over here to the right is our color chooser, our color menu. You can move it around, and you can also move this one around. And you can see it changing right here in this square. So um, that lets you know that's the color you're actually using, is what's right here. Down here we have the layers. I would not add a layer if I were you. I would leave it on layer 1. I have to investigate the layer option for this particular program because it doesn't act the same way as layers in other programs that I've used. Over here to the left is the zoom, okay, but you can zoom just by dragging your finger across the touchpad. This is not undo, this is rotate. The hand, you can move it around the screen. So if you need to move something down and then you can zoom in, it's just a really good tool to have. These are items that you can add to your picture. And then the bucket is what we use to fill in. So I have actually filled in part of my ice cream here, as you can see. And you can see white spots. So once you fill it, then you need to take the paintbrush. And you need to take the paintbrush here, or you could use a pencil if you want it. Now, to size the paintbrush is way over here to the right. So you can click it to make it larger, and you can click it to make it smaller. Then we have the color drop. So I have the color drop right now, and let's just say I put these colors in, and I want it to come back to the cherry. And it would be hard to go and find the actual red that I use for the cherry. So if I choose the color drop, I can click here, and you notice it changed the color just by clicking there. Now I can go and take the paintbrush and go in and paint in those white areas. So talking about that, your undo, and here's the undo and redo, it works based off of how many clicks you make. So if you sit here and you click and you paint, 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 and then you mess up without clicking in between and you do undo, it's going to remove everything that you did under that one click. So you want to make sure to click in between. Now hold your finger down on your touchpad, the finger that you don't use to paint with, and then use your other finger or the stylus, and you can come in. Okay, now see I messed up there. If I do the undo, it takes off that little piece there. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to paint, 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 let go, and then click again, paint, paint, paint. And say I make a mistake right here, if I undo it, it only, it will undo every click. So I hope that makes sense. So you're going to go in, you're going to put the paint bucket and fill in, use a paint bucket and fill in all of the areas here in your drawing. And then once you're finished, you're going to go to File, Export as a JPEG, and save it to your Google Drive. And then go back to the assignment and attach it to the assignment and turn it in.